Hey, everybody, welcome to WDKX's After Show. Tariq Spence with you, joined, of course, by DJ Sight every weekday mornings. We are the WDKX Wake Up Club. We start your day off, and throughout the day, we bring up topics that some we talk about before we end, and then some this happen naturally after we play a record by Erykah Badu, Tyrone.
Well, listen, and this is one of those conversations that happen naturally. And I was telling you, Tariq,
Yes.
whatever you do, you shouldn't look Erykah Badu in the eyes. Because she had her eyes, she has some beautiful eyes, but those eyes seem to hypnotize men. And I was telling you, and I don't even know the men she dated that weren't, famous, but the men that she dated in public, Andre 3000, Common, the DOC, Jay Electronica, all those guys ain't right.
Yeah, well, I don't know if they quote unquote weren't right beforehand or afterhand.
I shouldn't say not right. They're different. I should say they're different. They're different. They're not what they used to be.
Oh, I will say this about Erykah Badu. We are fans, okay?
Yeah,
all right. I'm not going to say nothing against her. But you gave the advice. But Sight, would you follow the advice?
I sure wouldn't.
So why did you would take on said challenge you would warn me and anybody else about?
Yes, of course. Well, Erykah Badu, yes, of course.
Okay.
I would love to see if she has that effect on me.
Okay, all right.
She probably will.
So you're not scared?
Not at all.
Not at all. So you'd have to know Sight before a theoretical relationship with Erykah Badu, and then find Sight after theoretical relationship with Erykah Badu to see if he's a different guy.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Andre 3000. He was at the Met Gala.
Yeah.
The man's walking around with a piano on his back.
All right, it is the Met Gala. Not my cup of tea, but I don't know. I didn't know Andre 3000 before that. Before he met Erykah Badu, and I don't know him after, so I can't tell you the difference.
Jay Electronica, who was he's a rapper from New Orleans. He was on his way of being successful.
Yeah.
How to kill Erykah Badu? Quit rapping.
No,
Moved to London.
I don't know if there's other.
Quit rapping.
He's taking all of this. Taking all of this evidence. I don't know what contributed to him quitting rapping, but to say it was on Erykah Badu is irresponsible.
Went to the UK. I think the girl he married, I think she's like a Rothschild or something like that. Just quit rapping.
Okay.
He ain't put out music in like 10 years.
You know, it wasn't the girl he met that took him over.
Because he started rapping before that. Common ain't been the same.
Common is fine. There's nothing wrong with Common.
Nah,
Common. Regular dude. I mean, regular conversation. Seems like a down to earth guy.
He's not the same.
Although what it did make me think of afterwards is when you meet somebody, male, female, whoever you're interested in dating, person, and they have a level or aura that either intimidates you, intrigues you, or you're kind of like, I'm not on that level. And would you still attempt to make that relationship work? Do you still ask them out, or do you just be like, nah, I'm not on that level. I'm not on that mental level. I'm not on that pay grade. I'm not on that spiritual. I'm not on it. So I'm just like, nah, I'm taking myself out of the game before I put myself in the game.
I'll put myself in situations where I know that's not my lane.
Oh, so you challenge yourself?
I definitely challenge myself.
Okay, that's cool. I think, I think it's a good thing. I think a lot of times people psych themselves out of a situation like, I'm not in her ballpark, so
I just want to see how far it's gonna go.
Well, you're never gonna know unless you try.
I have a little bit of toxicity in me.
Yeah, I think we all do.
And that's one of them. I'll play the game. I like to bake cookies.
How is that any different than a lie? I like to bake cookies.
I never baked them before. Sure. I did. I just never made it from scratch.
But it's funny. Funny you should bring that up. Whereas a lot of people psych themselves out of talking to somebody because they feel they're not at that level. I know I used to do that. I don't do that anymore because I'm married. I shouldn't be doing it at all.
Right.
But anyway, but I don't feel like an intimidation factor should play into whether or not you still shoot your shot, as long as you're respectful in the decision that no, hell no, I'm not interested. I'm in a relationship. You have to accept that and move on.
Yeah. I mean, my advice, whether you think a person is out your league or not, it depends on what buttons you push.
True.
Anybody can have their buttons pushed and be persuaded. the opposite way.
Mhm.
Anybody, you just
Yeah.
have to know the right buttons to push.
Yeah, yeah. A good hello or good introduction might put you in a better situation.
Not even that. Let's just take it to a female. I'm only dating a man that makes X amount of dollars a year. And you know you don't make that.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you can fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
But if you're pretty much good with words, it don't matter. You can date her.
Man, that's
I'm not saying it's gonna work out. I'm just saying you can get in where you fit in.
we're gonna have to continue that conversation later on down the line, because that is a constant conversation on all social media and discussions of making X amount of money.
Mhm.
I'm telling you right now that you could take the money, or you could take. I hear a lot of people who are professionals, male and female,
Mhm.
that took the money and regret it.
Definitely.
And I know a lot of people who are in relationships and didn't take the money and regret it.
Yep.
So I don't know which grass is greener on the other side, but that's for another after show on another day.
But to wrap it all up, I will look in Erykah Badu eyes. Where's the camera? This camera. I will look in Erykah Badu eyes.
Okay.
Without blinking.
And I will heed your warning of not looking in her eyes for being fear of being cast a spell on.
YOLO, you only live once.
This is well, until you don't live anymore. That's the after show on 1039 WDKX.